In this video, I'm going to share the inspiring story of Henry, a man who questioned everything, made smart career choices, embraced risk wisely, and built a thriving business. His critical thinking shaped his success in both work and life. Hey there, my amazing friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your friend, Teacher Sam, and I'm so excited to have you here today. Today's story isn't just any story, it's a powerful way to boost your English skills and learn faster. As we follow Henry's journey, you'll pick up new words and phrases in context. Storytelling is one of the best ways to improve your English naturally, helping you remember vocabulary and use it with confidence. By the end of this video, you'll not only enhance your English conversation skills, sentence structure, grammar, confidence, listening, and comprehension, but you'll also learn 3 powerful moral lessons and 5 essential vocabulary words to strengthen your speaking skills. So stay with me until the end. Are you ready? Let's get started. Henry had always been a curious child. Growing up in a small town, he spent his days questioning everything. Unlike his peers, who took things at face value, Henry wanted to know the why behind every rule, every story, and every decision. His parents encouraged his curiosity, fostering an environment where critical thinking was not just accepted but celebrated. This early exposure to questioning and analyzing situations laid the groundwork for his future success. Upon graduating high school, Henry faced his first major decision, choosing a career path. Many of his friends followed their parents' professions or picked fields based on potential earnings. Henry, however, took a different approach. He analyzed his strengths, researched job trends, and assessed his long-term interests. After months of critical thinking, he decided to pursue business analytics, a field where data-driven decisions shaped industries. His choice baffled some, but Henry was confident. He understood that in a world of rapid change, those who could analyze and adapt would thrive. His decision, guided by logic and foresight, set him on a path toward success. During his college years, Henry was offered 2 internship opportunities. One was with a prestigious firm but involved menial tasks. The other was a startup that promised hands-on experience but had no name recognition. Instead of choosing based on prestige, Henry carefully weighed the pros and cons. He realized that gaining real-world experience would benefit him more than a well-known company's name on his resume. He chose the startup, where he was given real projects, learned directly from the CEO, and even contributed to key decisions. This choice paid off when, upon graduation, he had not only practical experience but also a network of professionals willing to vouch for him. His ability to think critically about his future gave him an edge over his peers. After working in the corporate world for a few years, Henry faced a new challenge. He had an idea for a data-driven consulting business. It was risky, leaving a stable job, investing his savings, and stepping into uncertainty. But Henry didn't rush. He conducted market research, spoke to potential clients, and identified gaps in the industry. His meticulous approach ensured that he minimized risks while maximizing potential rewards. The launch wasn't easy. He faced unexpected obstacles, but because he had planned thoroughly, he adapted quickly. Within 2 years, his company became one of the most sought-after firms in the industry. His ability to think critically before making decisions had transformed his gamble into a success story. With his business thriving, Henry faced another decision, whether to reinvest profits into expansion or play it safe. Many advised against expansion, warning of economic uncertainties. But Henry didn't rely on emotions. He relied on analysis. He studied market trends, assessed his company's readiness, and calculated potential risks. His critical thinking led him to expand strategically rather than aggressively. This decision positioned his company ahead of competitors when the market rebounded. He didn't just take a risk, he took a calculated one, proving once again that thoughtful decision-making yields rewards. Henry's approach to life wasn't limited to business. When choosing a life partner, He applied the same thoughtful approach. Instead of rushing into relationships based on emotions alone, he sought compatibility, shared values, and intellectual connection. His ability to evaluate relationships critically led to a fulfilling and lasting marriage. Even in parenting, he emphasized teaching his children the importance of thinking independently. He encouraged them to question, analyze, and make informed decisions. His children grew up with the same mindset, excelling in their respective fields. With success came the opportunity to give back. Henry began mentoring young entrepreneurs, teaching them the art of critical thinking and decision-making. His workshops and lectures became popular, with attendees eager to learn his strategies for success. By sharing his experiences, he ensured that the next generation would benefit from his wisdom. As Henry looked back on his life, he realized that every major success he had achieved stemmed from his ability to think critically. He had not blindly followed trends or acted on impulse. He had evaluated, strategized, and made informed choices. His life stood as proof that critical thinking and decision-making brings rewards, not just in business, but in every aspect of life. His story serves as an inspiration to those who seek to navigate life's challenges wisely. By embracing critical thinking, anyone can turn uncertainty into opportunity and risks into rewards. Now let's look at the 3 moral lessons from the story. 1. Critical thinking leads to better decisions. Henry's ability to analyze situations carefully helped him make choices that led to success in his career, business, and personal life. This proves that thinking before acting leads to better outcomes. 2. Calculated risks bring greater rewards. Instead of rushing into opportunities, Henry assessed risks and made informed choices. His strategic approach to decision-making allowed him to minimize losses and maximize success. 3. Critical thinking enhances every aspect of life. Henry's skill in evaluating situations extended beyond business. It helped him choose the right career, relationships, and investments. This highlights that critical thinking is valuable in all areas of life. Henry's story beautifully illustrates that success isn't about intelligence, it's about smart decision-making. Now the question is, are you ready to start applying critical thinking in your own decisions? The rewards await those who choose to think before they act. I have the perfect book to guide you step by step in mastering the art of critical thinking and decision-making. This book will empower you with proven methods to make sound decisions through effective, critical analysis. It's packed with real, practical guidelines to help you think smarter and make better choices. Click the first link in the description to download your book. This is a great way to support my work and invest in your future. Now, let's look at these 5 vocabulary words and how to use them in a sentence. 1. Foresight, meaning the ability to predict or plan for the future. How to use foresight in a sentence. Example: Henry's foresight helped him choose a career that would remain relevant in a changing job market. 2. Analyze, meaning to examine in detail in order to understand or interpret. How to use analyze in a sentence. Example: before making a decision, Henry took the time to analyze all possible outcomes. 3. Strategic, meaning carefully plan to achieve a specific goal. How to use strategic in a sentence. Example: his strategic approach to business expansion helped him avoid unnecessary risks. 4. Adapt, meaning to adjust to new conditions or situations. How to use adapt in a sentence. Example: when his startup faced challenges, Henry quickly adapted and found creative solutions. 5. Mentor, meaning an experienced person who advises or guides others. How to use mentor in a sentence. Example: after achieving success, Henry became a mentor to young entrepreneurs, teaching them how to think critically. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment on the moral lesson you learned from this video. And don't forget to click the first link in the description to download your book. This is a great way to support my work. See you in the next video.